Hi, welcome back. It has been a week since I've done any reading. I have been going out at nighttime with my aunt and just staying out till like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And then coming home, I'm too tired to do anything. I still have not found a vehicle yet. And I am looking to find a vehicle. That's what you do when you don't have a vehicle. Okay, so we are reading 2 Corinthians chapter 10. Let's begin. Okay. Here we go. And Rehoboam went to Shechem, for to Shechem were all Israel come to make him king. And it came to pass when Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, who was in Egypt, whither he had fled from the presence of Solomon the king, heard it, that Jeroboam returned out of Egypt. And they that sent and called him, so Jeroboam and all Israel came and spake to Rehoboam, saying, Thy father made our yoke grievous. Now therefore ease thou somewhat the grievous servitude of thy father, and his heavy yoke that he put upon us, and we will serve thee. And he said unto them, Come again unto me after 3 days. And the people departed. And the king Rehoboam took counsel with the old men that had stood before Solomon his father, while he yet lived, saying, What counsel give ye me to return answer to this people? And they spake unto him, saying, If thou be kind to this people, and please them, and speak good words to them, they will be thy servants forever. I think that's how it is in real life, in a smaller scale. I feel like if you're nice to people, you will gain a friend. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. And he forsook the counsel which the old men gave him, and took counsel with the young men that were brought up with him, that stood before him. And he said unto them, What advice give ye, that we may return answer to this people, which have spoken to me, saying, Ease somewhat the yoke of that thy father did put upon us? And the young men that were brought up with him spake unto him, saying, Thus shalt thou answer the people that spake unto thee, saying, Thy father made our yoke heavy, but make thou it somewhat lighter for us. Thus shalt thou say unto them, My little finger shall be thicker than my father's loins. I have no idea what that means. Please clarify. For whereas my father put a heavy yoke upon you, I will put more to your yoke. My father chastised you with whips, but I will chastise you with scorpions. That is terrible advice. So Jeroboam and all the people came to Rehoboam on the 3rd day, as the king bade, saying, Come again to me on the 3rd day. And the king answered them roughly. And the king Rehoboam forsook the counsel of the old men, and answered them after the advice of the young men, saying, My father made your yoke heavy, but I will add thereto. My father chastised you with whips, but I will chastise you with scorpions. Why? Maybe I'm reading into that a little bit differently than how I'm reading it, but I'm thinking that this is horrendous advice. This is why I don't listen to young people. We're not mature. But I don't know. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Maybe it's opposite. Maybe scorpions are less than whips. But he did say I'll add to the yoke, which is already bad enough. Or maybe, I don't know. So the king hearkened not unto the people, for the cause was of God, that the Lord may perform his word, which he spake by the hand of Ahijah the Shilonite, and Jeroboam the son of Nebat. And when all Israel saw that the king would not hearken unto them, the people answered the king, saying, What portion have we in David? And we have none inheritance in the son of Jesse. every man to your tents, O Israel, and now, David, see to thine own house. So all Israel went to their tents. But as for the children of Israel that dwelt in the cities of Judah, Rehoboam reigned over them. And King Rehoboam sent Hadaram, that was over the tribute, and the children of Israel stoned him with stones, that he died. The king Rehoboam made speed to get him up to his chariot to flee to Jerusalem. And Israel rebelled against the house of David unto this day. Unto this day. All because of Rehoboam. Or was it Jeroboam? I think it was Jeroboam. No, it was Rehoboam. It was one of them. Wow. That's funny how it says that Israel rebelled against the house of David unto this day. Think about that. So that's the end. I got myself confused here. So tell me if Rehoboam's decision was ridiculous or correct. Because you know how sometimes people use words like scorpions that doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. I don't know. I'm kind of reading it. You saw that fly. Let me know so I get a better understanding. As you guys know, I stink at really understanding the Bible, but I love it at the same time. I love you, Lord, and help me find my new vehicle. Thank you. Amen.